The moment your last breath leaves your body, something happens that no one around you can see, but you will feel it with a clarity that cannot be explained. There is a sudden stillness, a silence deeper than sleep, and then awareness returns, in a way you have never experienced before. You are no longer limited by your body, yet you are fully conscious. You realize that what you once called life has stopped, but you have not stopped. Your body lies still, but you are present, watching, sensing, understanding. In that moment, everything you ignored begins to surface. Every decision, every hidden thought, every moment you believed did not matter suddenly carries weight. There is no distraction, no way to look away, no voice to comfort you. Then comes a quiet separation. It is not violent, but it is absolute. It feels like you are being drawn by something greater than you, something that cannot be resisted or questioned. You understand without being told that your time is over. There is no returning, no fixing what has been done, no chance to go back and choose differently. The life you lived has already been written, and now you are stepping into what comes after. This is the moment many people never prepare for because they believe they still have time. But in this moment, time is gone, and truth is all that remains. As your awareness deepens, you begin to realize that death is not the end, but the beginning of a reality far more real than the one you left behind. Everything becomes clear. The things that once seemed important lose their value instantly. The chase for money, attention, approval, and temporary pleasure fades into nothing, and what remains is the condition of your soul. You begin to sense a presence. It may not appear in a form you recognize, but it is undeniable. For some, it feels like peace, a powerful pull toward a light that feels pure, warm, and welcoming beyond anything experienced on earth. It feels like being called home. For others, that same awareness brings fear, not because something immediately attacks them, but because they suddenly understand how far they are from that light. There is a knowing that cannot be argued with. The direction you begin to move is not random. It reflects your life, your choices, your heart. No one is confused in that moment. No one needs an explanation because the truth becomes obvious. Everything you once doubted now stands before you as reality, and there is no denying it. Then comes the moment of encounter. It is not rushed, and it is not chaotic. It is precise and intentional. You are brought face to face with a presence that understands you completely. Nothing is hidden. Nothing is forgotten. It is not just about what you did, but why you did it. The intentions behind your actions are revealed with clarity. Every excuse you once made disappears because you now see things as they truly were. This is not like human judgment where things can be twisted or misunderstood. This is truth in its purest form. For those who lived with faith, humility, and a sincere desire for God, this moment brings a deep sense of peace, even in its seriousness. But for those who constantly ignored, rejected, or hardened their hearts, this moment becomes heavy, not because they are being treated unfairly, but because they finally see the truth they avoided. There is no argument here, no defense that can change the outcome. What you became in life is now fully revealed, and it determines what comes next. This is where many realize that the small choices they thought did not matter were actually shaping their eternal direction. And then the final separation begins to unfold. It is not just a movement from one place to another. It is a confirmation of everything your life represented. Or there is either a drawing closer to light, peace, and presence, or a drifting away into distance, emptiness, and regret. This is not something decided randomly in that moment. It is something that has been building over time through every decision you made while you were alive. Many people think they will have time to prepare later, time to change, time to take things seriously. But the truth is that later is not promised. The moment after death reveals that preparation was always meant to happen while you were still alive. And this is the part most people are not ready to hear. The life you are living right now is already deciding what that moment will be like for you. Not your words, not your intentions, but your true heart and actions. One day, whether expected or not. That moment will come. And when it does, there will be no more delay, no more hiding, no more second chances, only truth and the path that truth leads you to.